One friend sent me a book when I was about to give birth to Knox, and it talked about, it's called The Happiest Baby in the Block, and it talks about the 5 S's. And these 5 S's will change your life with a brand new baby. The first S is sucking. You know, a lot of people say, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a pacifier or not, and that's how we were when Knox was first born. My pediatrician told me, listen, it's a pacifier, not a substituter. The baby knows the difference between this and this. They won't take the pacifier when they're hungry. They want the real thing. But when they're not hungry, it's okay to let them suck. It's a natural reaction. Many of them were sucking their thumbs in the womb, and it's a way that they just feel soothed and comforted. These are called Wubbanubs, and they're amazing. They're such a game changer. First of all, it's a soothy passy, so it's the same kind you get at the hospital. There's just a stuffed animal attached. And the reason that this is such a game changer is that when they're learning to suck, they don't have really strong muscles in their face, so sometimes the passy falls out. With a Wubbanub, the weight of the animal keeps the passy on the body. So when they spit it out, it doesn't go flip-flopping everywhere. You don't lose it. It stays here. When he's a little stronger, he'll be able to work himself. He'll be able to work the passy himself. He's done this a couple times already. The next S I want to talk to you about is swinging. So when your baby's crying, sometimes he just wants a little emotion in his ocean. So what you can do is just, you know, you can kind of like this, or, you know, you might want to like, see how he loves that? A lot of times this is why bassinets are kind of like cradles and they can rock, but sometimes the baby just wants to be moving. When I was pregnant, it felt like he was always asleep when I was walking around, and the minute I sat down to rest, I could feel him kicking and kicking. So I think they just like, you know, the feeling of movement. They just like to be kind of moved around and bounced around. And then the third one is shushing. And you just kind of shh. And the thing with shushing is, a lot of people are like this, which does nothing. The thing in the book says to get down in their ear and shush to the volume that they're crying. So if he's like, ah, then I'm like, shh. And if he's like, eh, I'm like, shh. So either way, I'm doing it right up in that eardrum. The fourth S is swaddling, and I'm not great at swaddling with a blanket. I usually use those swaddle me's that they sell. It's got Velcro, and to me that makes everything so much faster and easier. One thing I do, one tip for that, is that I only swaddle at night, because I try from day one to teach him the difference between night and day. So during the day, even if he's asleep, I've got the lights on, we talk at full volume, I make phone calls at full volume because it's daytime. These are daytime sounds. At night, around 7 or 8, we go in and lower the lights, and we don't have a TV on, and suddenly there's some nighttime sounds. And another thing that happens at night is he gets swaddled. And the reason swaddling is so great is because they have a lot of startle movements when they're born, so they just like flick and kick all the time, and they have no control over it. So they'll be asleep and they'll flick their arm and wake themselves up. So when he's swaddled, it's like the womb. He's snug and he's back home and it feels amazing. That's the point of swaddling. So the fifth S is stomach or side. I think this is another thing with the startle movements. When they're laying down, their arms and legs can't flinch. A lot of times it calms them right down and makes them feel just a lot better. Obviously, back is best for sleeping, especially if you're asleep and you can't monitor your child. I think that back is best has really helped with SIDS. But if I'm next to him, like right now, or if I were on the bed or the couch and I'm there monitoring him, I'll put him on his side or I'll put him on his stomach, and it really helps calm him down. So the 5 S's again are sucking, swinging, shushing, swaddling, and stomach or side. It helped me, I hope it helps you. Check out more of my videos and follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and leave comments. Tell me how cute my baby is. Okay, I already know.